Hi videographers, I'm here today with my Nikon Coolpix camera. I like to hike and I like to do video while I'm hiking, and today I'm looking to make a windscreen for my camera. I want to cover up these two microphones right here. I have a piece of material, I'm not sure exactly what it's called, it's off of a pair of slippers, but it wants to fall apart on me, so I'm going to put a piece of backing on it and I'm going to glue it on there. And then I'm going to take my hole punch and punch a couple holes that are going to correspond to the microphone holes. And then we're going to attach this onto the camera, and we're going to, hopefully it's going to be a great windscreen. So my first thing I'm going to do is, I've got this piece cut a little oversized. I'm going to take some all-purpose glue here. It's not like Elmer's glue, it's just some all-purpose water-soluble glue. I'm going to put it on my piece of fabric here, and I want to reinforce my, I don't know if it's fleece or whatever it is, but I want to reinforce it with this fabric so it doesn't completely fall apart all the time. Okay, so I've got my glue on my backing fabric. I'm going to apply it to my fleece, and then I'm going to let that dry for an hour or two. And that's going to help hold my fleece together and also help me to be able to attach it to the camera without it falling apart. So let's let that dry for a while and we'll come back and see what happens. Okay, well, I've let my backing dry. The glue is dried, my all-purpose glue. It locks the fibers in nicely, otherwise they do have a tendency to come out, and it's also going to give me a nice surface because I'm going to glue this onto my camera now. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to trim these edges. Okay, last edge to trim here. This really makes it nice to work with this stuff so it doesn't come all apart when you glue that backing on there. Okay, so now I've trimmed all my edges, the fibers are locked in nicely. Now I need to punch some holes in here to correspond with my microphone holes. So here are my microphones. I'm going to center up my piece, and I'm just going to mark on there where I want my microphone holes. Let's punch some holes. Okay, so that's one hole. Here's the other one. It's pretty tough with that glue on there. Okay, I've got my holes cut in my piece. They correspond to the microphone holes. It's still a little big, so I'm going to cut it down a little more. I don't need it quite this wide. So now I'm going to take this and glue this onto my camera. And if I want to take this off, I'll have to pull it off and remove the glue with something. But I've tried other ways, and this is the best way to hold it on there. Just make sure you get your glue to the edges, because when you put it in your pocket it has a tendency to want to roll off. Okay, so I've got my glue on my backing. Now I just need to put my holes over my microphones and I'm good to go. Okay, so I've glued my piece of fleece onto my camera. I put the microphone holes over the microphones and it looks pretty good. I think it's going to be a good fix for my wind noise problem when I'm out hiking. I won't have to do so much editing on my videos. So there you have it. Thanks for watching the video, and good luck making your windscreen for your camera.